Hello and welcome to Correro, a platform where we dissect Nigerians' national political issues and also other pressing discuss within the country, Africa, and by extension, the world. My name is Godwin Sunday. Tonight we are diving straight into the heart of the storm that is the Nigerian political landscape. Now, if you thought the 2027 elections were a distant horizon, now you need to begin to rethink again because it's just a stone throw away from where you are. Within the walls of the All Progressive Congress, the APC, the race has already reached a fever pitch. Just days ago, the sales of nomination forms officially started, and while the party's treasury may be full, the internal atmosphere is anything but settled. From the high stakes 100 million naira presidential tax to the scramble for governorship and legislative seats, the sales of forms phase has exposed more than just bank balances. It has revealed deep-seated anxieties over who truly controls the party's machinery. Tonight on Correro, we will analyze the outcome of the sales of party firms. Now, recall that the power of the governors, as we are seeing right now, it's not just a repeat of history where the state's governors sit as lords and hijack the process, leaving the independent aspirants stranded in the cold. But then recent occasions have shown that the APC is gradually rejuvenating the political landscape and also creating a new spectrum for political discourse with the way politics is being handled within the APC. Of course, we're seeing what the National Working Committee of the party is doing so far. Now, the consensus conundrum in states like Oyo, Borno, and Yobe, the word consensus is being whispered in some quarters and shouted in others. Now, is this a strategic move for party unity or a kangaroo arrangement to stifle internal democracy? Now, this is one of the issues that we'll be extracting tonight. As the screening of aspirants will soon begin, the APC stand at a crossroad. Will the party emerge from this month, May the 10th primaries as a unified force, or will the imposition of candidates by governors be the crack that the opposition will be waiting for come May the 10th? Well, we cannot draw the curtain at this point, but then we'll be looking at all of this issue. Now, these are more we'll be looking at tonight as we'll begin to x-ray what is happening within the All Progressive Congress and try to even look at some of the challenges that aggrieved members are already spilling, even on the media space. Now, we'll take a short break right now. When we return, we'll dive into the conversation. Please stay with us. You're welcome back. Now, let's even give you a background to our discussion for tonight before we dive into the conversation. Now, as of early May 2026, the All Progressive Congress APC has seen significant activities regarding the sale of nomination forms and the emergence of consensus candidates for the 2027 general elections. The party is currently in a high intensity phase of internal organization, characterized by multiple deadline extensions and a strategic endorsement. The APC has seen an unusual high volume of interest from aspirants, leading to several adjustments in the official timetable. The sale of expression and interests and nomination form has been extended to midnight Wednesday, May the 6th, 2026. Completed forms must now be submitted by midnight Thursday, May 7th, 2026. Screening of aspirants also is expected to begin around that time. Now, looking at all of this and trying to x-ray all of what the APC has been able to put in place and if actually it is ready for the 2027 election is what we are trying to x-ray tonight, and trying to also find out if the APC in itself has been able to put its house in orders against what is being speculated that the party is having cracks and loggerheads across the board. Well, joining me tonight is Comrade Daniseh Momoh Prince, who is a APC stakeholder. They'll be helping us put all of this issue in a perspective. But first, let me welcome you, Comrade Daniseh Momoh. You're welcome to Korero.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Sunday, and good evening, viewers. I think on this note, what you describe as APC does not even have any challenge. They don't have any crisis. Everything that is happening to APC, everything that is happening in APC is normal. This is political year and this is politics. And for you to have the courage, for you to be a member that you want to purchase a form, you must know where you are coming from and where you are going to. And if you check today, APC as a political party is the most stable and the most balanced political party in Nigeria today. Every Nigerian politician's dream is to become a member of APC. APC is a party of admirers. Every Nigerian politician want to be in APC. I think what you see as a challenge is the multitude, is the numbers that you are seeing in APC. We have nothing less than 19 political parties in Nigeria today. Have you asked yourself, what is happening today? Are they selling forms? Are Nigeria purchasing forms from these other political parties? Why APC? APC has mechanism of checkmating or ensuring internal democracy in our party. APC is not like an average Nigeria party. It's not like an average Nigeria party where you see they don't have a command. They don't have a control. APC is a party of all. The least person in APC and the highest ranking person in APC, they have equal share when it comes to APC. Now, the party is overwhelmed. What we propose that, okay, we were supposed to have, for example, 3,000 aspirants gunning for offices cut across. It happens we have times 20 of it. What do you expect? And for APC to have even extend a day, 2 days for still the purchase of the form and the submission, that is to tell you that they have every of their members at heart.
Well, Comrade Momoh, you took the words out of our mouth already, but because we wanted to start this conversation, but first even looking at the economic reality of Nigeria, 2023 and 2026, the price of the APC form tend to be almost the same thing. Now, economic reality shows that the price of things in the market have skyrocketed in the last 2 years based on the removal of fuel subsidy. Does this mean that the sales of form and the increment, economic reality doesn't affect the sales of form even with your party? Let's even begin the conversation from there.
You know, APC as a party, you first and foremost separate APC political party from governance.
Economic realities, if you like to.
The governance is the economic reality. This is a political party, a family matter, a family business. And the members of the family are so large, so huge, and which we understand the nitty-gritty, the internal democracy of our party. If everything has skyrocketed in Nigeria, and the same APC deem it fit that 2023 nomination form and expression of interest form, 2023 price, carry over to 2027, I think they deserve a commendation. The national chairman of APC Professor Natawe have done fantastically well to have considered that despite the economic reality, the harsh economy of Nigeria, that we as a member of APC, we have to remain this nomination and expression of interest form at the same amount of 2023. APC deserve commendation for that. If you want to discuss the economy reality, that is the governance. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a product of APC. And he has made Nigeria to understand that he is transforming the economy.
But comrade, sorry to even interject. If we are to give commendation to Professor Natawe, shouldn't we be giving him commendation if he had reverted to the 2015 price of the party forms, other than maintaining what existed before now? Should that be commended? Looking at the economic realities right now, members of the ADC also go to the market to buy things from the market. Members of the APC also buy fuel. Members of the APC go for shopping. They also travel by, especially those of them that are off the air traveling. But looking at the realities right now,
you are a journalist.
I'm asking
you. A journalist, you should know better.
Well, I'm asking you at this point in time.
No, or that no, honestly,
should we give Natawe kudos based on retaining the price, based on the economic realities?
Capital, yes,
when he has not returned the price back to where it was initially. Is APC facing the current economic reality, or they just want to turn a blind eye on it when it sells of its form?
APC are Nigerians, and you cannot take Nigeria away from APC Nigerians. The whole economic reality is telling on everybody. And as we stand today, the president has made it clear that Nigeria economy is under reform. And the reforms is what we cannot join with party politics. I have told you there is difference between party politics and governance. Governance controls the economy. While the party politics is all about a vehicle that can take you to the government house, nothing more. As Professor Natawe have retained the price of 2023, he deserves a commendation. If you are asking him to go to 2050, you are not being fair. You are not being fair. Because of the economic reality is catching up with everybody. And remember, the APC generates resources to run the party that make it look attractive to every Nigerian politician. You even see people elected from other platforms, senators, governors. They want to come to APC. And you now ask yourself, the platform that elected you to represent them or to govern, what now happens to the platform? And if you can fact check, for the past 2 years, for the past 3 years, no governor, no senator have left APC to go and join another party, because of the beauty of democracy in Nigeria reside in APC. The beauty of democracy in Nigeria is what APC is practicing. APC is the best political party in Nigeria, the best political party in Africa, if not the world. Ask yourself, why is it that everybody in Nigeria is rushing to APC? And now I have made it clear earlier that APC, for example, who were expecting like 9,000 aspirants to purchase a form, we have times 20 of them. What do you expect? There are people who will be angry based on they were not nominated, while some will be happy because of they are nominated. That is politics. It's give and take. And I normally say, leave politics for the politicians. If you want to become anything, go to the platform. Go to the political platform. Go and become anything you want to become. What it takes for you to become a member of a political party is very clear.
Well, comrade, looking at the economic reality again, the presidential form is going for 100 million. the governorship is going for 50 million. Senate is about 20 million, and House of Rep is about 10 million. House of State House of Assembly is around also 6 million. Now, that is the reality of things. Economic reality again. One will begin to ask, how many members of the APC can competitively afford these forms, even from rural area? Is it that the party was inconsiderate in even reverting to the price based on dollar rates as of 2022, 2023? Or the party is insensitive to the economic realities by still retaining the current sales of form for party members? Help us understand what even drives or informs the decision of APC National Working Committee to retain this price.
What drive or informed APC National Committee to retain this price? If you check other political parties, even like as we normally say, the local palace, our rivals, like the PDP, you see what they even peg their form. Those are parties that cannot be even compared with APC. APC have they have done well. The economic reality of Nigeria today, the sales is not a revenue generation for federal government of Nigeria. Is to enhance the working capacity of the political party. That is what they need. The journalists or the bar cannot determine what a political party will peg his nomination
but
for.
PDP has slashed their price by 2. PDP slashed their price by 51. PDP are selling their presidential form for 51 million.
Which of the first? Which of the first?
Well, right now we have a uniform PDP. But prior to this time, which we have the Wike faction of the PDP,
yes, the 90s.
It is 51 million. Governorship is 21 million.
Led PDP.
And also the Senate is 5 million. House of Rep is 3 million. Then House of Assembly is 2 million.
KT Turaki led PDP.
So you're saying that based on the economic realities.
No, based on the economic reality, APC have done well.
PDP has increased the sales of their form. And as such, APC, be the ruling party, is leading by example in also increasing.
You cannot even
based on the economic.
You cannot compare PDP. You cannot compare PDP to APC because of that is a political party that is trying to stand on its feet. APC is gallant. He doesn't have any challenge. The vehicle is ready to go. PDP as a vehicle is at mechanic workshop. The engineer that we even rectify the fault has not yet even arrived. How can you compare it?
But remember, the PDP will disagree with you that you say that PDP is a mechanic workshop, of course.
No, for you to have KT Turaki reading out the nomination forms prices just yesterday, fact check it, you will see it. Then you have the Abdurrahman Balad's led PDP. And this one want to collect money from Nigerians. This one want to collect money. APC is gallantly ready, is good to go. You cannot compare them. How do you show that at the end of it all, those people who will go and purchase 3 million naira form, they will even find those forms will find their way to INEC? How sure are you? You can't compare them. APC is a very balanced party. There is no challenges. This is what they have done. What APC have done in terms of the nomination price, that is the best. They deserve a commendation, no criticism.
What you were saying that they deserve commendation, but you recall that the Turaki is just taking the bull by the horn by selling the form for 100 million naira. And also 40 million naira for governors, which is way below, also for governorship is way below the PDP. So no comparison. But then let's even look at the nitty-gritty of this conversation. First, the All Progressive Congress has been accused of governors of the party, 31 governors so far, hijacking the process because they want to return back even as senators. Therefore, they have right now political godson that they've baptized, and they're purchasing form for them and galvanizing for support. How through is this even within the All Progressive Congress? Is the form particularly designed and bought by only governors?
If you are saying that you are far from reality because of if you go to Intercontinental Hotel in Abuja, the former Sheraton, you will see members of APC who are coming from cut across the 36 states that are coming to Continental Hotels to come and purchase form. Let nobody deceive you. The governors has right. Every aspirant has right. The governor has right to purchase a form for those he deem it fit to assist in purchasing forms for them. Why other Nigerians who are not in the governor's good book, who want to muzzle, who want to serve, they will go and purchase their forms by themselves. The right to purchase a form does not lie on the governors. The governors are not selling forms. As far as you are APC member, you want to purchase a form, the forms are available. You bring your money, you obtain a receipt, you go and collect a form. You fill and submit. They screen you. Then we now go on either direct primaries on consensus. The laws are clear. If the governor deem it fit that, okay, they have a preferred candidate, if the other people are saying no, then they go for a direct primaries. That's why I keep telling you that APC is the bride of every politician in Nigeria.
You've seen what has played out in Lagos State, where GAC has come out to bless the word that was used. Amzat Obafemi. We've seen that Mabiodun also blessing Yayi in Ogun State. We're seeing also what is playing out in several states where so far.
Is it the first time?
No, we is
it the first time city governors?
I'm curious at this point in time. This form were literally not purchased by these aspirants, but rather we're seeing support by the governors. What has changed? Is the APC returning Nigerian back to the draconian age where godfatherism and sons are beginning to take offices, or are we looking a step away from all of this?
I think as a journalist, I think you need to fact check and make comparison and make a very deep research. In 2007, when Nigeria was transiting the fourth republic, Abia, Oji Uzokalu purchased a form for Theodore Oji.
Transition in the fourth republic, or you mean 2009? Fourth republic began in 1999. So
yeah. So the first set of governors.
So the first set of governors. We saw 2023. We saw what transpired, and also
no 2023 majority came back.
It was not an automatic ticket for 2027.
It was automatic ticket.
So let me explain it to you.
No, let me explain it to you. I'm going somewhere.
Please, let me allow you to land. I'm going somewhere. The issues in
2027, Theodore
Oji of Abia State.
Abia State.
Oji of 2027, or you mean Oji Uzokalu?
2007. Oji Uzokalu transition to Theodore Oji. Yeah. He was his anointed godson.
Yes.
You didn't see anything wrong in it. In Zamfara State, that is a PDP state. In Zamfara State, you have the likes of Ahmed Sani Yerima transmitting to Mamun Shikafi. You did not see anything wrong in that. In Benue State, you have George Akume to Gabriel Tawase Suswa. There was nothing wrong in that. You see today President Ahmed Bola Tinubu of ACN at that particular time anointing Fashola, you did not see anything.
And Ambode, and Fashola anointed Ambode.
No, I'm coming. You did not see anything wrong.
But APC, your party promised
it's
change.
It's not APC thing. I started from
PDP. Now
I went to AAPP. I went to AAPP. I went to PDP. I came to AD. I came to AD. I'm making you to understand. I'm making you to understand.
But then,
wait, let me make you to understand this.
Nigerians change.
You know, in succession to power, constitution. This constitution can be written constitution, can be unwritten, can be convention. That convention implies tradition. There is nothing new today. If the governors of 2027 want to transmit to their godsons, there is nothing new in them. These governors who want to anoint their godsons, how do they come about? How do they come to office? 90% of them were anointed by their predecessors. There is nothing new.
So the APC promise change. Has the APC derailed
APC has not derailed. That's why you see everybody is running to APC. APC is the bride.
Even though it now prides itself as a party that has godfatherism and also godsons. As it stands right now, looking at the reality, what you're seeing right now.
No, you are far from reality.
So help me understand.
I disagree with you.
Help me understand.
You cannot say
9
APC.
governors so far have anointed godsons. 9 from the APC. As a matter of fact, the National Working Committee of your party had to speak out and say no. Let's have a level playing field where every member of the party is allowed
the level playing field is what the governors are anointing. I'm telling you, there's nothing new in it. It's not in our constitution. Conventionally, that is the way we have been going. That is the way we have been going. Even that to in 1999, when this democracy was even coming, most of the governors, how do they come about? Some of them were anointed by the political leaders of the state. It's part of Nigeria political system. It's a college. The College of Leadership Recruitment into Government House. You as outgoing governor, you have a first refusal. It's already, but by convention, that is the way to go. Is there any governor who has found this way without the anointment or without the support of the stakeholders of the state?
We saw what happened in Zamfara State, since you made mention of Zamfara State, where Dauda Lawal was able to move away from that trajectory of anointed son.
You are getting it wrong.
So help me understand.
You are getting it wrong. Where Dauda Lawal was coming from PDP, APC was the ruling party. The aggrieved party members of APC, the godfathers of Zamfara, made the then city governor, Matawale, who was coming for his second tenure, to say, no, you have overdared us. Because of we allowed you to come in 2019 as a data discharge by having crisis on Yaris exit. And you have overdared us. They have to negotiate him to give, confirm from the people of Zamfara. Matawale give out every offices. He did not anoint any candidate for a House of Rep, for Senate, or for State Assembly. He allowed the stakeholders to take that. When the stakeholders took that, they said, yes, this is what we need to do. They went back to the trenches. They supported Dauda Lawal from PDP. It's on record. Ask the people of Zamfara. They will tell you. Nobody can become a governor without the support of the stakeholders of that particular state. So
what is your party promising? When your party
has
come out to repeatedly say that they're going
to
change the system.
No,
your party is coming out with what we know
APC
as
promise change. The change is the reform, the economic reform we are seeing in Nigeria.
In 1818 to 1883, he said, and I quote him verbatim and literatim, he said that the society is a system of contradiction that is characterized by the struggle of the opposition. The only thing that can propel change is conflict inherent in the system. One would have thought that APC controlling the dynamics within the political space, we were able to metamorphose and further change the political narrative of Nigeria by even taking out the whole issue of godfatherism and godsons within the Nigerian political system. But then it is rather becoming more of a deeper conversation. I'm curious at this point. Is your party ready to change Nigerian political dynamics?
You, as a journalist, you speak so funny. You are quoting Karl Marx of 18th
Of course, your party relied on the mantra of change.
You are quoting Karl Marx. This is Nigeria of 2026. No, this is Nigeria of 2026. Moving to 2027.
Your party relied on change.
We are supposed to be discussing in Nigeria.
I'm asking,
the change in Nigeria. Not what Karl Marx said.
I'm not saying, I'm just quoting Karl Marx in order to set the conversation for you, looking at all of this as a political reality for us as a country. APC is supposed to change the narrative and the dynamics. Is your party doing that right now?
Yes, of course. Because of I keep educating you on this. You are missing governance with political system. It's wrong. You don't do that. If you want us to discuss the economic reforms, the transformation of the Nigerian system of government, we should concentrate on that and discuss that. You cannot mix political party structures and governance system. You are wrong on that. For example, a vehicle that brought you to office, you want to be discussing the vehicle while you are sitting in the office. When you have work to do in office, what brought you to office, the office work, is what we are supposed to be discussing. If you want us to discuss the Nigerian economy, we should discuss the Nigerian economy. If you want us to discuss the political economic strata, APC as a political party, APC as a political party, I gave it 99 over 100 as the best political party in Africa.
Take out one from one on the political economic overview.
Let's take one.
Take out the politics away from the economic reality.
You can take the politics away from economic reality. The politics is political party. The economy is the governance. Because of as APC national chairman, you cannot make a policy subsidy is gone, it will stand. It's not done. As a president of Nigeria, you can say that. It's a law. It's an act. So if you want to discuss the Nigeria economy, we should discuss it.
Well, we've not even got to there.
Okay, if you want to discuss,
not touched economic.
If you want, wait. If you want to discuss political party,
economic.
I'm only telling you that. I'm only telling you that
as it regards to the sales of form.
The sales of form. No, that is what. No, that is what.
Looking at the economic reality, and we try to just suppose that with the People's Democratic Party. If you understand me correctly, so we can be on the same page.
What APC needs is what APC peg at their sales of nomination forms. It's a political party. The bar, the journalists, the activists cannot determine what they will peg their nomination form. They have done that. To me, we commend them. Kudos to APC to have come this far, to have done this. And this is the way to go. And the APC members are very happy purchasing these forms. They are not even complaining. We are celebrating because due to the economic reality in Nigeria today, we expect the Professor Netawe leadership to have even increased the amount of the nomination form. They did not. So they should be commended. They should be commended.
Well, they should be commended, but looking at the economic reality, which we're seeing on the screen right now. But then again, so far so good. We've seen a plethora of endorsements by the APC. There's even speculations right now that most members of the National Assembly will be returned back to office without even contesting on a level playing field. Looking at all of the endorsements, can we say that the APC is democratic in the way it is so far discharging its responsibility. Recall that sometime last year, the national summit, APC National Summit, was characterized by a lot of endorsements of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We saw the Governors Forum, APC Governors Forum endorsing the president. We also saw the Senate, members of the National Assembly endorsing the president. Other group also came out to endorse the president. Democratically, is your party setting the record straight for our nascent democracy?
Our old democracy.
Our nascent democracy, of course.
Let me explain.
We're not up to 50.
Let me explain it to you. As it stands now, as a city president, is enshrined in the APC constitution. A city president, a city governor, has a first refusal. As it stands today, the APC family, we feel President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, is doing well. And based on that, we want him as the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria in our APC family. We want him. We are endorsing him even before today. Yeah, somebody purchased a form, the presidential form, and that's a person. Go and mark it down. Take my words to the bank. He will be among those that will recommend that there is need for continuity. If
so, presidentially, APC has subscribed to consensus.
Yes, of course.
So the 100 million that the other candidates bought is just a waste of resources.
Wait for him.
Will it be refunded?
No.
Refunded back to him?
Wait for him.
All right.
If he needs his refunds, he knows where to get refund. If he doesn't need his refund, he knows what to do. It's a very simple thing. This is a family matter called APC. If you are a member of APC, nobody is even complaining that this price is too low or it's too high. This is what we are comfortable with. This is what we are comfortable with. This is why we are even commending the leadership of APC today. Endorsement here and there, yeah, that is our party. That is what we need. That is what we need. The president reforms. We as APC family, we feel that the president is doing the right path, and this is the way to go. He has made 1, 2, 3 policies that we feel that these 4 years is too minimal for him to actualize this, and he need more. And the constitution stated it clearly. Elected, you are to serve 4 years. And we feel that these 4 years are not enough for him to accomplish the reforms. So based on that, you see the Governors Forum, you see the National Assembly, you see every ward chairman, every state chairman, they are endorsing him. We don't have a problem with that. We don't have a problem with that. So those that we are not endorsing, let them come to defeat and do the needful. The Electoral Act is even very clear, either by consensus or direct primaries. So we are preparing for all this. In a situation whereby a city governor is endorsing who will succeed him, the other aspirants say no. What next? We follow the electoral law. APC is a law-abiding political party. APC cannot force any aspirant to become a candidate or not over other aspirants. Either we go by consensus or we go on the direct primaries. That's why you see everybody in Nigeria, every politician want to come to APC.
But if the APC is practically endorsing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu going by the Electoral Act as a consensus candidate, curiosity even beckoned on us to begin to ask, does this mean that the All Progressive Congress does not have candidates or people that can even challenge the course of presidency or even continue on the whole party manifesto in order to charge a new course for Nigeria, even within your party?
It's a very clear understanding for members of APC.
So nobody in your party can contest.
Every 99%, 99%,
nobody from the APC can charge a new course for Nigeria.
No, we are on a new course. No,
to contest.
You are wrong.
Right,
nobody is
help
afraid.
me understand.
99% of APC members are presidential materials. Everybody in APC is very competent to aspire to be a president of Nigeria. But 2026, 2027, the best amongst us that we feel he has ignite reforms, economic reforms in Nigeria, and is driving the system. From the beginning of reforms, things are normally tough. And we want him to accomplish, to complete the reforms he has started. That is the more reason why all hands is on deck that the president should continue.
Well, it's interesting since you've said that all members of your party have been able to relegate their whole obligation of even picking the party form to give support to the president. It's quite interesting. So this implies, as it stands right now, consensus also will be given to members of the State and National Assembly, if I'm correct, since they all initiated and
the consensus.
Have you not been in support of the reforms, or will it just be for the president? And National Assembly will have more of
the consensus. The consensus is for the president, and so few selected ranking members of our party.
Even though they've championed the cause of the reforms and they've supported the reforms by Mr. President, the party will not even give them automatic tickets.
You have getting that is. Don't confuse yourself.
Let me understand you.
Understand me. The automatic ticket is for Mr. President, and so few selected performers, members of APC, cut across from the National Assembly to the government house and the state assemblies. Few selected performers will be given automatic ticket. I'm from Edo State. For example, in Edo, where I hail from, we have 2 automatic tickets for 2027. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Adams Aliu Oshomole, the senator representing Edo North. Nobody will even purchase form to even want to run a primary or to do anything. And don't be surprised in Edo North. No any other political party will even feed a candidate for the Edo North senatorial.
Well, we can't say that categorically.
I can tell you. So you can take my word for the bank.
You think Adams Oshomole has done magnificently well in Edo North?
I'm telling you.
Well, going by the reality of Edo North right now.
I'm telling you that, to the best of our knowledge, this is who we have given automatic ticket.
Well,
if he has not done well, he has not done well.
You're speaking for the of APC. You can't say categorically.
If he has not done well,
this is what the Edo North represents.
Can you tell me any other political party aspirant that has purchased a senatorial form?
Well, the form is still in sales.
So that is what I'm telling you, that in the Edo State we have 2 automatic tickets.
That's for the APC.
APC.
Let's put this in perspective.
APC.
APC. We cannot say that
outside APC, outside APC,
party, the APC will not.
No, Edo not. Nobody will pick a form. Nobody against. Yes.
Well,
take my words to the bank.
So we can take your word to the bank, of course. We will, when we get to the bank, we'll deposit it and see what will come out of it. But then let's even look at it. You've taken us to Edo State, which I didn't want to go that direction. So far, so good. Your state governor has been on the news for various reasons. But then looking at your state, Edo State, can we categorically say that your governor is a performing governor so far compared with his predecessors?
Edo State people are celebrating. And after the passing of Abrus Ali, the then Governor Bende, the next governor Edo had was Adams Osomole, who make an attempt for development. And if you ask people, the business people, everybody living in Edo, or the Edo people in the diaspora, the governor might not be sound intellectually, but when it comes to development, you give it to him. Edo have been having a very serious insecurity challenges, and it comes to a time as parents, everybody is afraid, both the rich, the poor, in the name of courtesy in Edo State. This governor came, he arrested the situation to the barest minimum. It has never happened in the last 50 years in Edo. It even come to a time, Abrus Ali University, Ekpoma, ranked the most violent, notorious higher institution in Africa. And it comes to a time, young people no longer sleep in their parents' house. Edo people were not sending their children away from the state for not be killed by courtesy. This governor came overnight. He put an end to this. He put an end to that. If you are caught, you go in for it. The place where you had a meeting of courtesy, if it's an hotel, he will bring it down. Even though it's a traditional home, a palace, he will bring it down. And this governor cut across the 3 senatorial district. He has ignited transformation. He is doing roads everywhere. In the 3 senatorial district, he might not be eloquent speaker, but is a friend of development. Those are the kind of governors Edo need. That is the kind of governor Edo people want. Because of his predecessor, Godwin Obaseki, very eloquent speaker. The Edo best. Everything. What can you bring out from it? You cannot compare them. This man has just spent
when you compare the governor to Abrus Ali, and also you forgot that also Lucky Igbenedion championed the cause of development also in Edo State. You making it sound as though Lucky Igbenedion was never present, even in Edo State development. Is that what you're saying?
That is my problem with some of the media. When we political activists are trying to put you people on the straight line that this is development, this is what is happening. Lucky Igbenedion's abysmal performance of Edo State is a total regret to the people of Edo State. What can you ascribe to his name? What can you tell me? Okay, for him being Governor Edo, this is his achievement. When Lucky was Governor Edo, Makarifi was Governor in Kaduna. Go to Kaduna and saw what he did. Go to Delta, our neighboring state. See how Ibori transformed Delta. Don't go there, please.
Well, we won't go there because I've also been saying that our time is fast spent. Of course, we will bring you back definitely to talk about this Edo situation, because a lot of conversation already springing forth even from Edo. But it's on this I want to say thank you so much, Comrade Momoh Prince.
Thank you.
Well, it's always a delight doing this with you, even talking about Nigerian politics, especially when it has to do with the APC. For Nigerians will say that when it has to do with Comrade Momoh, APC flows in his blood. He drinks, he sleeps, and wakes up with APC.
No, you are getting it twisted.
Okay.
I'm a political activist before APC membership. What is right, what is wrong is wrong.
All right.
I support APC because of APC and the good reforms the Mr. President initiated to Nigeria is what is driving my aspiration to say, okay, I will want to speak well of APC.
So if the party goes the wrong direction, you will definitely speak out.
Yes, of course.
All right, so let's leave it at that. We'll bring you back again to come and do some of this justice to all of this conversation. But thank you once again for being with us here on Cabrero.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Godwin, and thank you, viewers.
Wow. This is how far we can go tonight on Correro. Do not forget that you can leave your thoughts, you can leave your comments, you can leave your suggestions on our various social media handle currently showing on your screen. And you can also download the Rapid TV app from your Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. My name is Godwin Sunday. Always remember that peace and unity are the pathways to progress. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.